Springtime is here, and everyone's seasonal depression has been cured just like that because of the power of vitamin D. Days are longer, it's warmer, everyone's making their way out back to the streets and making their way back out into the dating game, the dating pool, wading into those, sometimes scary waters. And so with this time of year, I thought a video like this would be perfect to share. Not dating advice, I can't share that. Let me not lie to you. I'm not qualified in that department to give any dating advice. But I can and happily will share some just fun, easy, and most importantly, budget-friendly date ideas and places that you watching can do in and outside of Paris, as I've been on several dates since I've moved here. So just keep watching and let's get into this. Hello beautiful people, my name is Savannah, but internet I go by Savvy C, and welcome back to Savvy C Scoop. Today's video I'm going to share seven easy date ideas you can do in and outside of Paris, either alone, okay? Yes, alone. You can do a little solo date by yourself because self-love is the best love. You can do it with a friend or a group of friends, and or of course you can do it with romantic interest or romantic partner, etc. And with all the dates and ideas I'm going to share with you guys in this video, anything that I mention in particular, any specific locations, areas, etc., I'll be sure to link in the description box below. But before we get into it, don't forget to hit the like button, like this video, and subscribe for more. It helps me out a lot and I really appreciate it. So I'll let you do that for a second while I get my notes ready. Okay, let's get into it. First up, street food in the park. Can't go wrong with that. Easy and as simple as it sounds. There's street food all over the city that is so great, so delicious, and I highly recommend you try. From falafels to a nice crepe to a little gelato to kebabs to a bao burger, whatever. There's so many meals and just like things that you can just get really easily on the go for less than 10. I would say absolutely top, like highest 15 euros. So you can like go to one of these places to get something to go, and then together or by yourself, whatever. And then after you get that food, you can go to a park. One of my favorite parks to go to, all my all-time favorites, is Butte-Chaumont, which is in the 19th. That's a great place to get some food, head up there. It just really transcend out of like city of Paris. Obviously living here is great and I love it, but sometimes you need like some nature just to feel that you're not in the city and the hustle and bustle, and Butte-Chaumont is a great place to do that. Also too, I recommend going to Jardin du Luxembourg. There's a ton of seating there as well. Butte-Chaumont doesn't have seating like Jardin du Luxembourg does, so keep that in mind. But Jardin du Luxembourg has tons of seating and it's close to a lot of food places, so that's a really good place to go and a nice place to stop by. And then last but certainly not least, the classic that everyone loves and can't get enough of, but you have to visit, a bucket list place if you will to stop by, is Tuileries. That's a classic, you can't go wrong there. So just get some food, get a little like formula déjeuner and order that, take it with you, get a little drink, something, your main meal, a snack or dessert, and head to a local park. Date idea number 2, movies with drinks or dinner to follow. For me, I am a huge movie fan. Maybe you are as well. And if you are as well, I highly recommend getting what they call a Ciné Pass here, which would be like the French term. So think of it like an all-access movie pass, like the ultimate movie ticket. I have it with Tate Gaumont, but also UGC, which are like the two big chains in Paris. They all offer it, but if not, the movie ticket, especially if you go to like M2K, and if you're a student, they're 5 euros, or definitely under 10. I'm gonna say 5 or 8 euros. Under 10 euros, definitely. These are all really just easy places to go to. There's tons of movie theaters around the city. Together, or again, alone, you go to the movie theater and pick the movie. Obviously, decide on the movie you wanna watch. Through that movie, it's silent, so it's good to be kind of pick up on their vibe, on their energy, maybe kind of give a little side glance, see how it's going. And then afterwards, you guys can go get drinks, or you can go get a meal, you can get dinner, lunch, whatever. And with that, I feel like it's good to have the movie first so that can kind of help guide the conversation over drinks or over a meal. So obviously you'll have stuff to talk about, hopefully, or just in general, like get to know each other questions. But you can use that movie and the plot lines, what they noticed or whatever, what you've experienced in that movie together as like the catalyst for the conversation. So it's not just like, so tell me about yourself, because those questions can sometimes get a little boring or stale, but having like a movie to talk about can really get things going and, you know, show a different side of the personality and a side to you as well. I think can help have the date to be a successful one. Day idea number 3, government museums. Now I say government museums specifically because those for everyone who is under 25 are always free, and on the first Sunday of every month, which is coming up, by the way, so keep that in mind. What would that be? That would be April 3rd, April 2nd. I'll put the date up here exactly. That every museum in the city is free. So hello, we love free around here. Stop by, go experience, and just immerse yourself. The museums in Paris especially, I really feel like I'm biased, I go to them all the time, but they are really well done, really thought out. You can tell the people that curate them and that work with them really are passionate about the subject matter at hand and really just want to preserve this history or whatever is, history, cultural phenomenon, etc. Whatever interest you have, whether it be art, fashion, history. They have one about money, the military, like there's so much to see and do. And so just going to that for free and being able to just talk out loud, talk through things, create a memory together. I think this is a great, memorable, great idea for a date. And, you know, it's really low pressure as well. You can just walk around, explore, and just see what you come across together. Date idea number 4, kind of building off of museums, but not exactly the same. Art galleries / exhibitions. Now with art galleries, I'm not gonna lie to you, there's a 50-50 of like it either being completely free for everyone or a slight fee, but rarely, seldom I've seen the fee cost over 10 euros for people. But with those, you can just go, explore again, talk through each piece. Most of them, if not all of them, are very immersive. You can, like there's one, Atelier des Lumières, where it's literally, it was in Emily in Paris, if you guys see the episode. And I mean, you're really like, you can sit on the ground, you can lie down, you're really just immersed in these worlds and immersed in the creativity and the vision of the curator behind these great exhibitions, and you guys can experience that and talk through it together. Date idea number 5, a day trip with some homemade goodies. Now this is something I really recommend. Maybe don't do it on the first date, or maybe actually no, let me not do, that's me giving dating advice. Go for it on the first date if you want, but this is such a fun date and something that I highly recommend doing, and something I really love about living in Paris. Paris is such a centralized city, and there's so many, I mean, you can literally fly to another country, you can take the Eurostar to London, find another country with a Ryanair flight, Vueling, whatever, or you can just take like the RER and just be outside and transcended outside of the city and experience just a whole new place. You can go to Chantilly, which I highly recommend, Fontainebleau, Versailles, like any of these places, these beautiful places, less than like 90 minutes outside of Paris. And then you can bring some homemade goodies from the grocery store, which will be a bit cheaper. Or when you get there upon arrival, just find a local grocery store, boulangerie, buy some stuff together and have a little, you know, DIY picnic, if you will, after you visit there, or on the grounds of the place. You can, you know, go to Versailles and be on the gardens and on the grounds sitting there, and that can just, you know, be a great way to explore, get to know each other, and, you know, eat some good food. The idea number 6, ice skating. Oh my goodness, I did this fairly recently and I had so much fun. I literally, before doing this last weekend, I could not think the last time I went ice skating. Especially with the pandemic, you know, so many things that we took for granted or just would do maybe habitually or like routinely have just been gone and closed down for so long. So doing it was so much fun, and I did at the Core Arena in Bercy. I highly recommend you guys doing it. You can just go, check it out, rent out your skates, exchange for your shoes, go out there, skate, have fun. They have cute little music, good lights going, and it's just fun. I think it was just a really nice, like, feeling like a kid again, nostalgic, fun thing. Maybe if one of you is really good at stating, the other one is that you can like teach them, so you can like see, you know, maybe their patience level with you, or like how they are as a teacher. Maybe you guys can be a little competitive if you're both good, so you can like race around, see if you can do like a lap, or like on the straightaway you can race to see who gets to the finish line first, something like that. You know, just like play around. Maybe, you know, hold hands a little bit while you're skating together. It's a nice little way, you know, test the waters on that. Just, it's all around just a fun environment, fun activity to do. And again, just takes the pressure off of you two having to like entertain one another, or, you know, your friend or yourself. A great idea and something fun to do in the city. Number 7, so last but certainly not least, a boat ride. Now, I will have a little disclaimer on this one. This is the only date idea, unfortunately, I have not done, but I've seen several times and I've heard great reviews, and I will be doing it sometime soon, hopefully. So I am happy and willing to share with this one, and I feel like I can share it with it being worthwhile of your time. Now, you can do this in one of 2 places primarily. There's other places, of course, you can do it like on the Seine, but I feel like for this type of date and it being on the smaller scale, you need either the far west side, or east side of the city. So far west side is Bois de Baleine, which is in the 16th, outskirts of the 16th, or Bois de Vincennes, please don't butcher me comments for pronunciation, okay? Forgive me, that's a name. In the 12th. So you can do either one of those places, go to those locations. And for less than 20 euros, I think even less than 15, but definitely less than 20 euros, you guys can split it and rent out a boat. And as cute as it sounds, have a little notebook moment, and you can just paddle your way out into the little lake area, take in the sun, see a little duck or two, take some pictures, eat something, etc. And it just looks and seems, and what I've heard, to be just a really great fun date and a nice way to just explore and again get to know each other, and you know, just experience the outdoors with someone and not have the pressure be on you too significantly. So check that out and try that, and let me know too in the comments below if you have or haven't done this already and your thoughts on if you would highly recommend it or not. So that's all I got. Those are the 7 easy date spots in Paris. Thank you guys so much for watching this video and making it all the way to the end. I appreciate it. Don't forget, and please do comment down below your thoughts on these 7 date ideas. If you tried it already, if you know any other date spots or have ideas to do in or outside of Paris, please share the wealth in the comments down below. Love put me on, put everyone else on who's watching this. Best of luck with your dating life. I will receive that advice on my end. I preach it myself while saying that. Definitely just put yourself out there, explore, and you know, there are downsides to it, of course, and it can be really scary and vulnerable putting yourself out there, but you know, think about what if it goes well, and if anything too, you'll get a good story out of it. I always tell people, like, sometimes when I'm nervous to do something, like, I just think there'll be a good story out of it at the end of the day. If nothing else, it'll be a funny memory and a good story that I can laugh about and talk about later on. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. Again, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more, and again, comment down below any more date ideas you have and you would love to share. As always, I'm sending my love to wherever you are in the world where you're watching this, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!